What is up, everybody? Turboverse here today, and we're gonna talk about this announcement from PlayStation. They are announcing that trophies are not gonna be on the PC versions of these games. So Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is gonna be the first PlayStation game to introduce games on PC with trophies with the PlayStation overlay, which includes your friends list on PSN, trophies, settings, and profiles. This feature is available on Windows PCs and accessed via in-game menus. So, seeming more and more that, the so-called PS5 Pro is honestly just the PC. Instead of getting the PS5 Pro or even the PS6 at this point, just get a PC. It is just hilarious. And we have been hearing for years that Xbox is about to go out the console business for putting their games on PC, for making their games be multi-plat. But it seems like Sony has been studying what Microsoft has been doing, has been copying their template and now putting their games on PC, and even putting all the bells and whistles quite literally, because you get trophies. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have that sound effect too of that bell noise when you get a trophy. And that's going to be on your PC experience for playing these PlayStation games. So it is kind of hilarious how you went from these games are only on PlayStation because the PlayStation community just buys these games in droves, to now not being the case, and that, hey, PlayStation needs to go to PC because their audience just don't buy their games as they should be. So kind of hilarious. You might not need a PlayStation any further because, hey, these games are going to be on PC eventually. So instead of getting a PS6, why not just get a PC at this point? The same argument they used to say, why get an Xbox? Why get a PS5? Why get a PlayStation? Like, your games going to be on PC? Why even bother with the console at that point? So I am loving it because it's just complete karma at this point. All people who's talking trash about Xbox, the same thing is happening to their games and their systems. It's kind of making your system pretty much be like second class, like who really wants it at this point. We just buy a PC. The same thing is happening on the PlayStation side of things. And there's been some mixed reactions. Some people are fine with it. A lot of people are saying, hey, this is worrisome. It doesn't make sense for people to buy a PlayStation at this point. So it's literally the same arguments used against Xbox guys is now being turned against them, which is kind of hilarious. So we're going to see what some of these people have to say about this. The same stuff Xbox has been doing for years, PlayStation is still playing catch up. Yeah, it's funny they say Microsoft is in third place, but PlayStation copies a lot of what Microsoft does. It's kind of like Microsoft is the market leader because PlayStation just copies what Microsoft does at the end of the day. That is actually pretty great. The next step is the PSN store with crossplay on PC. Would be awesome if my games on a PS5 could be playable on PC too. Okay, so you can see some people saying they like how this is going. Then you got somebody right here that says PC ports have been a complete failure and have been hurting the sales of PS5. You've now released several games in a row on PC and the sales have been paltry. Uncharted, The Last of Us, Sackboy, Return on Horizon Forbidden West all failed on PC. Why keep pushing this failure? It looks like the diehard Sony fans are not liking this move to them going to PC because it gives them less of a reason to own a PlayStation at this point. Looks like y'all are about to drop support for the consoles. It hasn't been kind of rough for console-only PlayStation users. That's kind of weird that I'm saying that now because now like PC is part of PlayStation. But for the console-only PlayStation users, they have been pretty much whack support. Like no major first-party games. You got third-party stuff that kind of like supplement your lack of first-party exclusives like that. So yeah, it's been kind of trash for PS5-only users. It's like, and now you're hearing all these games are going to PC. You're kind of getting treated like the lesser child in this situation, and it's kind of like the PC audience is getting treated better than you guys because not only do they get to play your games, but they get to play your games at a better frame rate and better resolution. So, and with trophies now, so even that Pavlovian dog response to those trophies where you get excited about hearing that bell, PC gamers are getting the same thing now too. So it's kind of like the consoles has kind of been an afterthought at this point. And then got to pay for online. Yeah, I think the PS6 might not even be a thing. I don't even think that's a stretch to say at this point. Like, I'm definitely probably might get a PC and I want to play all these PlayStation games on PC. Why not just do that? RIP to the only on PlayStation model. Yeah, Days Gone is on PC, Ghost of Tsushima is on PC, God of War is on PC, Horizon is on PC, Last of Us is on PC, and Spider-Man is also on PC. Man, this thing used to be the thing during the PS4 generation, but now all these games are on PC now. So it is just hilarious. As someone who's been following these console wars for years and generations, it is just hilarious how that whole "it's only on PS5" thing is dead now. It's like your stuff is on PC now. That must be the new slogan. You share your games with PC as well. So does that mean the console wars is dead at this point in time? Like, let's have an honest conversation. Is the console wars dead? Because I don't understand how PlayStation fanboy could even be proud that they got these timed exclusives, which you can just play the same games on PC at a better frame rate if you got a high-end PC. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how console wars go if they're still going to be a thing at this current generation and this current time period. Because I was like, I don't understand how you can be a console warrior if your games are going to be on PC as well. Like, you don't even have the exclusivity thing that you were bragging about before. Now your stuff is just on PC as well. When PC supports PSVR 2, why would you use their PSVR 2? You can use like Oculus, the meta stuff, whatever the Oculus Rift is whatever it's called. You can use that instead. So why would you even use PSVR 2? PS5 is even more useless. Thanks, Sony. They are not liking this at all. I am just loving it though because it's just the complete irony is just hilarious to me. Today's PlayStation decided to kill the PlayStation consoles. Love it. PlayStation games and trophies are on Microsoft Windows PC. No need for a PlayStation console. Oh man, I think you're literally going to the deuces over the PS5 gravesite. Man. PlayStation fanboy logic. Sony put PlayStation games on PC so they can attract new customers for PS5. Meanwhile, at PlayStation, okay, making that PS5 look irrelevant more and more. PlayStation is finally hopping off the porch. This is PSN on PC. I love how they are doing this but aptly trying to get people to buy a new, more expensive console. Yeah, it kind of don't make any sense. You want people to buy a PS5 Pro, and it's like it doesn't really make sense. Like, why would you buy a PS5 Pro and it's like you put your stuff on PC? It's like when they just buy a PC instead and cut out the middleman right there. Beginning of the end, day and date is coming soon. Yeah, that is literally like the last narrative these Sony fanboys can hold on to is that it's not day and date, but that's about to be over soon. Like, you can see it right on the wall. They about to start doing day and date. They want that full PC money at this point in time. Yeah. PlayStation should bring the entire PS Store to PC to set themselves up as a competitor to Xbox Game Pass. It's only a matter of time when ponies / PlayStation fanboys cope with their exclusives coming to PC day and date. Yeah, it's almost over at this point. It's winding down. Like, those narratives you use to be so pro PlayStation is pretty much being torn down left and right at this point. Like, what's the last narrative you have is that they aren't day and date. That's literally the only strand you have left to make you be quote unquote proud about your console purchase or whatever these Sony guys like to go with. So yeah, PlayStation already shown it'll be day and date on PC. I mean, would that be the final nail in the coffin if they go on day and date to the PlayStation, the console market? Y'all really want to kill PlayStation to probably a dying platform like PC? Yes, it's dying, so that's why PlayStation's putting all their games on that platform. That makes a lot of sense right there. Interesting, the PC app is getting a bit more attention. Maybe this could be used to interface with PSVR 2 and plugged into PC. Maybe it might. I mean, I guess people want that. I know people probably want that PSVR 2 to work on PC, so that might be coming too in the future. Why not? They already seem to want to put the stuff. They want to integrate with PC more, so that might be happening. But I'm going to include it right here. I just want to have that the last laugh that these games are going on PC. These people who mocked Xbox games for their games being on PC, and they now have to seem like they got to go through the same thing now. So it's kind of hilarious. It's like, why even buy a PlayStation at this point? Why not just invest your money into a PC? It seems like the wave the industry is going right now. So definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.